5 matchups I'd like to see in the NCAA tournament. Now, these could all not happen based on things that go, or if they go chalk, a lot of these are likely to happen, and that's kind of what this one is about. Yesterday was upset alert. These are things that if upsets don't happen, I'd like to see. Number 5, Duke versus Texas Tech, and Texas Tech is on this list twice. But I would really like to see Coach K stare down Mark Adams here. This is, to me, I think a better matchup for Texas Tech than a lot of people may realize, given their style of play and what they can do, and how Duke, they've got a lot of good wins, but they've not played a lot of teams that play like Tech.
Not many have.
No. Pretty much just the teams in the Big 12.
It's like playing against a bunch of fire ants throughout the conference, and then they might be the best of them as far as the defense with what they do, probably are with their depth and running at you with different bodies.
Yeah, that would have to happen in.
It's a 2 against a 3 seed. It'd have to be in the Elite 8 game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It'd have to be in the Elite 8. No. Yeah. That'd be a new blood and old blood.
Yeah.
As far as Duke being the team that everybody's pretty much grown up with. If you're, I guess, 40 or younger, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, you pretty much grown up with Duke basketball. But yeah, Texas Tech's more of a new booty. So yeah, that would be a fantastic. It'd be a little bit of a clash, but it'd be a great game.
No, that'd be Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Is that what
most of these are Sweet 16 or Elite 8 games. Number 4, Kansas versus Auburn. This is, I believe, a 1 versus a 2, right? So this would definitely happen in the Elite 8 in that region. Auburn's a team that's been really good all year, but Kansas, I don't think I'm speaking out of turn saying that they might have fully come into their own, being a great team all year long, a really good team, but they might be great if Remy Martin plays the way he did down the stretch, and I'm very curious to see what they do. But I really would, and I kind of want to see them play Auburn more than I want to see them play Wisconsin. And part of this is I kind of want to see what Auburn's really got, because I'm a little bit confused on them. They're a good team, but can they be a team that wins this whole thing? I don't know. And beating Kansas would certainly show that you can.
Yeah, I don't have Auburn winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think I said earlier, I was looking at Kentucky really hard, and there's a couple of others. But, Auburn, I feel like we kind of haven't heard nearly as much about them over the last couple of weeks as we did there for a good stretch when they were playing hot basketball. But, yeah, that would be, an Elite 8 matchup, or a trip to the Final Four would be on the line?
That would be Elite 8. That one there would be Elite 8.
They're both they're the top 2 in the Midwest region, yeah. So, yeah, Kansas-Auburn, that'd be a great clash. SEC Big 12.
Here's how what region's easier. None of them are easy. It just depends on the path, and they can all be broken up pretty quickly with a couple of double-digit seeds winning. Look at the 4 top seeds in KU's bracket. The 4 top seeds are Kansas, Wisconsin, Auburn, and Providence. And you take, and not in specific order, you take those 4 against any other deal, you tell me who you would take. And that's probably among the 4. Now, again, I'm not downgrading what Wisconsin or Providence or Auburn. Auburn at one point was the best team in the country, and they kind of, I don't think they ran out of gas, but they just seemed to they started playing pretty good people and got a little south, but they'll be fine.
Yeah. All right, number 3, Arizona versus Tennessee. I believe this one will also be an Elite 8 matchup. Tennessee is a team that could have very well gotten a 1 seed, and they're on the 3 line. Arizona is a team that's a 1 seed. Tennessee feels slighted, and what better way to pay back a slight than beating Arizona, who may be down a star. We'll see what happens in the coming days with them, but Arizona, a team that most people are picking into the championship game because they've been so great all year. But Tennessee stands in their way among others, but Tennessee's the one out of this region I'd like to see them play.
I want to go back to Auburn for a second, if you don't mind. They've lost 4 of the last 9. I want you guys to tell me, when do you think they last won against a ranked team?
I'm assuming it was during that stretch when everybody was talking about them and they were the number 1 team in the country.
They lost to Tennessee near the end of the season. They're ranked. They beat Kentucky, and that game was in, I don't know if it gives the time or not. Not sure. January 22nd.
Yeah, so it's been a while for Auburn.
It's been a while. Now, they beat a lot of good ones on the way to that, but it's just been a while for them, I believe, looking at their schedule, since they beat a ranked team. And a lot of it's because they haven't played many ranked teams in that time.
Yeah, obviously Arizona's hoping that Carisi's healthy and ready to go after missing a little bit of time. Like I said, the ankle injury picture that he posted, the first one I saw, I was like, wow, how's he going to play anytime soon? The second one, a lot of the black and blue had gone away. It was still there, but a lot of it had gone away. So hopefully that bodes well for them. Obviously Arizona's stacked, and they're one of the hot teams that a lot of people are high on right now. But Tennessee, man, yeah, they could definitely make some noise in this tournament. I think they're geared up to, with the disrespect card being played, a little chip on their shoulder, if you will. I definitely think that'll come into play in their mindset. And so, yeah, Arizona, Tennessee would be great.
Yeah. Number 2, Gonzaga versus Texas Tech. The second time we see the Red Raiders in this list. And, of course, they'd have to get through Duke to get to this game. This would be the Elite Eight game that they would play to move on in their region. Again, I know Gonzaga is a great team. They're elite and everything. I just wonder what happens to them down the stretch when they play a team that's really, really physical.
Well, we saw what happened in the championship game when they got beat up a little bit. Plus, Baylor was great at the guard position. Texas Tech, maybe, there's no question they're not as good as Baylor was last year, but defensively, it's exactly who they are, in a lot of different ways. Their guards just don't let up. Their inside game is fantastic as far as how they protect the rim. That would be fun to watch.
That'd be fun, yeah. That'd be a lot of fun.
Armstrong, did a human being who can't read just open the doors?
It's the second time in the back-to-back days.
Yeah, okay, good deal. All right. Illiteracy, we got to tackle that in America. Something we haven't done.
Well, if you see the way everybody spells lose now,
oh yeah,
that's still my number one. Like it's not 2 O's. It's not 2 O's. I don't know why that is such an issue in this country right now. I think
because for me, I don't probably pay attention to what I type on Twitter, and I don't do the LOO and LO.
No, it's not. It's not grammar. Yeah. It's straight up not knowing that it's spelled with 1 O. That drives me insane. Your shoelaces are loose. 2 O's. When you lose a game, that is 1 O.
Okay.
Thank you.
By the way, rest in peace, daylight savings time.
There we go. Yeah, no more daylight savings time.
Yeah. So that's not official.
No.
Well, not official. I mean, we gotta rely on the second group of idiots to pass it.
So after all these years, they decided this year to do it.
Well, they tried it before, and they quickly got rid of it, and that's probably what'll happen here, because they realized that a lot of people who are affected when they get up at 7 in the morning and it's pitch black outside, they didn't really enjoy that year-round. So that helped to scrap it the last time they attempted to do this. But,
yeah, well, I hope they keep it because it's pointless. So,
well, I just hope they get it done soon, because it's obviously one of the major issues facing this country right now. Nothing else.
Yeah, but look, the group that's less idiots, the 100
go
idiots,
to 5.
They passed it.
Go to
so
1.
The 435 idiots have to pass
God.
it next. Number 1, Kentucky versus Baylor. Just curious to see this Baylor team against a Kentucky team.
Let me tell you something. That'd be good news.
Yeah, it'd be great news.
Even if they lost the game, that'd be good news. That means they got hot, right?
Yeah.
That means they got going. And they played back in Arlington, as we mentioned, during that freezing storm, whatever it was, a few years back, and Baylor got them up at Arlington.
Yeah, I mean, Kentucky's a team a lot of people are obviously very, very high on, and rightfully so. I do feel like a lot of people have lost steam or interest in Baylor just because of the injury concerns. And I think, I don't know, it's just kind of strange. Like, they're not being – I don't expect them to be talked about on the tip of everybody's tongue just because they won a title last year, but it also feels like they're being kind of dismissed in a way.
Yeah.
It's only because of – it's not because of the lack of respect for the program.
No.
It's because of what they have dealt with and what they look like. The last thing we saw was Oklahoma.
I get that, but they've also lost, 5-6 games through all of that, and they've been dealing with it the entire time, so it's not like they're, not still capable of going on a run, even if LJ Cryer's not available. Obviously, he makes a huge difference. But, yeah, we've seen Kentucky and Baylor tangle before. It was fun the last time I recall, and that would be fantastic for this tournament especially. That would be awesome. That'd have some great buzz.
All right, Paul, anything else?
Nope.
Kentucky-Baylor means Elite Eight, right? Mm-hmm. That, to me, would be that would maybe downplay a lot of the people who aren't so sure, and I may be one of them. I don't know. We'll see what we see this weekend. Again, tomorrow back at it, we'll have Tim Brando, Pat Nunley, Kyle Kelly.